Hello, my name is Jordan Gailey and I'm here today to discuss with you the aspects of criminology. The first topic covered in this presentation is the elements of deviant and abnormal behavior. Deviant behavior is crime that violates the norms of society. Many have tried to come up with ways to explain deviant behavior, such as the psychological, biological, and sociological perspectives. The psychological aspect views the thought behind deviant behavior and how things like depression could cause a person to act out. The biological view focuses mainly on the brain and how the way it functions in the body could be a contributing factor to the person's development and how it might cause them to behave when they are grown. The sociological aspect views how a person's class might affect the kind of behavior they partake in. For example, theft, a common instance among deviant crimes, could be said to be driven by sociological pressures such as poverty. Abnormal behavior is behavior that deviates from what is commonly accepted as a social norm. Examples of abnormal behavior are anxiety disorders, being disruptive, impulse control, dissociative disorders, feeding and eating disorders, mood disorders, neurodevelopment disorders, and personality disorders. This is one of the instances where the biological perspective of explaining criminology comes to play in a big way. The next topic discussed in this presentation is the theoretical factors and forces assumed to cause crime. Some say opportunity makes a criminal. However, others believe that there is a better explanation as to why criminals choose to participate in crime. For example, the positive theory is like what we discussed before. It is an attempt to understand criminal behavior by uncovering factors which account for criminal behavior. So, the psychological, biological, and sociological attempts to explain crime as a whole, not just deviant crimes. According to the classical theory of criminology, people choose to commit a crime when they believe that the benefits of their actions outweigh the costs of their actions. Another big aspect of criminology is the impact of crime on persons and property. Personal crime includes rape and sexual assault, personal robbery, purse snatching, pocket picking, and assault. Personal crime can affect a person's job, income, and self-confidence. Property crime includes burglary, larceny, theft, arson, shoplifting, and vandalism. Property crime can affect an owner's business and cost the owner hundreds and thousands of dollars in damage repairs. The next major topic discussed in this presentation is the extent of crime in the United States. As you can see, there is a major difference in the number of thefts between 2004 and 2014. This is good and this is bad. Because of the technology age, it is now easier for criminals to take more while doing less. The next topic discussed in this presentation is the ramifications of crimes. Violent crimes include assault, sexual assault, rape, robbery, and murder. The consequences of these crimes include jail time, community service hours, and fines. Organized crimes can be defined as criminal activities planned by powerful groups and carried out on large scales. Examples of organized crimes are extortion, fraud, money laundering, federal drug offenses, kidnapping, gambling, counterfeit, embezzlement, obstruction of law enforcement, false use or misuse of a passport, unlawful receipt of welfare funds, sexual exploitation of children, and the harboring, aiding, and assisting or transporting of illegal aliens. The consequences for these crimes include life in jail with no parole, community service hours, and bigger fines than what you would get from violent crimes. Career criminals, also known as repeat offenders, are punished in the most severe way possible within the full extent of the law. The Career Criminal Prosecution Program was established in 1991 and is currently the longest-running special prosecutions program in the District Attorney's Office. This program usually targets those who commit robbery, carjacking, burglary, grand theft, arson, and receiving stolen property. The program is designed to prosecute repeat offenders with the harshest punishment within the full extent of the law. The next and last topic covered in this presentation is victimless crimes. Victimless crimes are certain acts which involve no victim. In a victimless crime, neither party is injured and all parties give consent. Examples of victimless crimes include prostitution, gaming or gambling, drugs, euthanasia. The concept of a victimless crime is to partake in a criminal activity that no one suffers from. It has been said many times that if victimless crimes are in fact victimless, then the punishments for these crimes should be repealed or substantially lowered. That is all for this presentation. Thank you for listening.